All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's video, I'm going to be passing the torch, if you will, of skins. So currently on my Phantom Gray S21, I have the black honeycomb skin on it, which I absolutely love. I love the look of this. I went ahead and actually took the camera bump one off because when I'm doing case reviews, I want to be able to give everyone a real, kind of idea of what the actual phone will look like. So as you can see there, I have the Phantom Gray camera bump, but what I'm going to be doing is actually switching it over to the forged carbon skin and do an actual install as well with this video. And I have a little added bonus at the end of the video as well from SopiGuard. So with everything that's included, it's $8.99 for the skin, and you get the included microfiber cloth here. And then you also get this card in here where it just basically tells you can go to their website and watch an installation guide kind of video. But the real big one is, applying this SopiGuard coupon code to get 10% off your purchase if you go to SopiGuard.com. And then also you get a sterile alcohol prep pad as well included. So let me go ahead and take off the skin here. And a lot of people have always asked me how hard or how easy it is to get the skins off. And at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to reuse them because for this one, I did actually apply it with a blow dryer after everything was said and done. And as you can see there, it comes right off. And a lot of people always ask me if there's any residue left over. And as you can see here, there is nothing left on the back of my phone. I've literally rubbed my finger across it and it feels just like it did when I bought it. So always want to just kind of do that to show people that, hey, it doesn't leave anything. So first step is basically to get the alcohol pad here. And what you're going to do is basically just prep the back of the phone, if I can pick it up, and you're just going to wipe it down and just kind of get it cleaned up a little bit here. Then once you do that, then you're going to use the included microfiber cloth and just wipe it down. And with the S21, it does actually dry a lot quicker than my S20 or any other phone that had a glass back, because with this glassic matte finish back, it does dry quite a bit faster. And then basically what I'm going to do is kind of like what I always do with all my skin installations. I always start with my idea first, and then it tends to kind of change throughout the process. So the way I do it a lot of times is I will put half of the actual skin on the paper, put it back on this, and then that way I can kind of mock up the actual cut of the camera bump, and it just is a little bit easier. And once I can mock this part up, then I can peel this off, and then it should, in theory, lay flat and easy. So let's go ahead and try to get this on here. Okay, so I basically have it flat on the back of the phone right now, but one thing I want to point out is even though the front of the S21 is a flat display, the back still has some curved edges where the actual back of the phone does bleed into the side a little bit. So as you can see here, there is a little bit of the skin that you have to push over. So just wanted to point that out. And that is something that I wish it didn't, but because you can see here, a lot of times when you're installing a skin that's going on an edge that bleeds over, it does tend to kind of do that a little bit there where you can see it kind of bunches up. But once you use a blow dryer, it does help a lot with it. But just for the video purposes, we're just gonna slap this on here so that way y'all can get a good idea. So as you can see, with just me not using a blow dryer or anything, it's easy to install. So literally only took like 30 seconds to figure it out. And once again, like I said, you just kind of want to work those edges a little bit. And usually you're going to want to use a blow dryer, because when you do use a blow dryer, it is going to heat up those edges and just make it a lot easier to apply. So I'm not going to do that for the video just for the sake of time, but as you can see there, there's the forged carbon skin on the Phantom Gray S21. And as you can see there, it does have like that just brushed, you know, steel look, but it's also kind of got like a carbon fiber look to it. So as you can see, whenever the light hits it at different angles, it just looks really cool. But it does add some extra grip to the back. So definitely does have a little bit of a texture to be able to give you a little bit of confidence if you are someone that does go caseless with your devices. And then let me go ahead and grab the camera bump sticker and let's just apply that real quick. All right, there we go. It's kind of funny, the camera bump was harder than the actual whole entire phone. But what you're trying to do is just kind of get it on that edge there, so that way it's not covering the lenses and affecting your camera. So there it is with the whole entire back covered in the forged carbon. So I think it looks pretty good. As you can see there, how it looks there up close. So once again, as you can see there, it kind of just bleeds over just a little bit. So a little bit of it is hanging over that. And like I said, on these edges, once you hit it with a blow dryer, you're going to be able to get it a lot nice and smoother. So there is the forged carbon skin on the Samsung Galaxy S21. But the added bonus that I was talking about for the video is something that SopiGuard is starting to do and sell clear cases. So I don't think it is a specific SopiGuard branded skin. I think it's just like a skin from a third party that they're just selling on their website. But it's an acrylic back with TPU bumpers. And as you can see here, it does have kind of those extra padded corners there for protection when you drop it, but it is a hard acrylic back, which it makes it very crystal clear. So there's no dot matrix patterns or anything like that. And as you can see there, there's kind of the way that the camera cutout is, and then the extra dedicated flash cutout. So let's go ahead and slap on the phone. And it does work with any of the phones that have a skin on it. So all of them work just fine. But as you can see here, it is extremely clear. So you're able to see the skin very easy. And then as you can see here, you kind of have just those little extra corners there that are raised. So when you do put it back down, it's actually making it completely flat. So there is no shake when you do put it against the table. But as you can see there, you kind of have the look of the camera bump there. So it is just a singular cutout, an oval shaped cutout for the lenses. But as you can see with the design here, it still mimics the actual camera bump. So it's actually kind of cool. I actually like how they did that there, because it's still showing the beauty of the camera bump, but then you got your lenses cut out. And then of course you have the dedicated flash there. On the sides here, you do have a lanyard, little cutouts here if you want to use a lanyard. You got your buttons up and down and your power button cut out for the USB Type-C port and mic and speaker grill. And then of course, nothing on this side, just a complete clear side. And then the way that they have the cutout here for the speaker is it's just kind of just barely cut out. So it's hardly noticeable. But as you can see there, once again, those little humps in the corners. And then of course, you do have actually one single cutout for the microphones up top. So I just wanted to show off that case. So you can actually get it on SopiGuard's website for $9.99 if you want a clear case and just kind of do a one-time package type of thing. So for under 20 bucks, you can get the skin and the case. So not a bad deal. So there you go, guys. There is the forged carbon skin on my Samsung Galaxy S21 with the dedicated case now from SopiGuard. So let me go ahead and take it off real quick so you can kind of get that one more time, take it in type thing. But there you go. So hit that like button Comment down below, let me know if you decide that you want to scoop this skin up, and always subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. And yeah, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.